Well, the long weekend is the perfect time to check out a new flick, and just in time for Labor Day, Marvel is back in theaters this weekend and introducing a new, more inclusive superhero. Movie reviewer Greg Russell joins us live for Real Talk on this day. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Good. Let's start with the new Marvel movie, Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did. You did. I mean, there have been so many different pronunciations, but no, you got it.
All right. It's not
Right,
a well-known superhero. Did Marvel strike gold here?
Yeah, they did. It's a story about a guy who's got to confront his past only to move into the future and then also deal with the Ten Rings organization. A lot of action, a lot of fun, and we've got a clip. Let's check it out.
我不想惹麻烦。
那就把项链交出来。
You have the wrong guy. Does he look like he can fight? Come on, bro.
You okay? This guy's got his camera out. All right, so is this like the Kung Fu Doctor Strange we're talking about here?
Somewhat. I mean, you got to love Aquafina. I mean, if for nothing else, I mean, she has just been great in everything that she's done. Michelle Yeoh's also in this, who's been a action hero for many years. And, you know, she's still out there, you know, kicking tail. So it got a lot of great applause last night. I saw it with a regular audience. I know some people have even said that they consider this to be the best Marvel movie. But, you know, that's what some have said. I mean, but it's really good. It's really good. And it's almost like we wish we could do a plus, but a 4+, Jason, for this one.
Wow. Okay. I'm all in. I was kind of like on the fence, but now, yeah, for sure. Next up, our favorite, everybody, you, me, Tati, we all love Michael Keaton. He stars in another new movie called Worth, which is about 9/11.
Right, and it's all about, he plays Ken Feinberg, who's the mediator of trying to figure out how to compensate the families. And it's all about figuring out what is the worth. And it's kind of like a slippery slope. I got to talk to Michael about this one as well, and here's what he had to say. Could you imagine having to figure out somebody's worth for their family?
No, I mean, it's the weight of that whole thing. No, I can't imagine. And, you know,
yeah,
you think or at least I do, you think you were aware of the compensation fund and how that was going to work, and then you realize, as I did, starting to, you know, not only being the person who plays Ken Feinberg, but an exec producer on it, you realize that I realized I knew almost nothing about this, you know, and how do you do that? You know, how do you figure that out, and how do you make it fair? And it could never be perfect. It just can't be perfect. And my character Ken had to accept that it probably isn't going to be perfect. He can only do the best he can do.
And it is always interesting watching, say, movies like this one, The Post, All the President's Men, where the things that you knew about, but like you said, you only got to see it from the outside, but then now seeing it inside and what all these people had to go through. I mean, even including, like, you know, the victims' families. I remember the one fireman who is always, you know, kind of like up in your character's face.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah, that's such an emotional part of the movie. And it's not like every single second is absolutely accurate and true, because you almost can't do that in a movie.
Right.
It's almost really impossible.
All right, so we are 8 days away from the 20th anniversary of 9/11. What did you think?
First of all, that's just hard to believe. You know, like you said, 20 years have gone by. I like the movie because also, even with some of the ones I mentioned, like All the President's Men, The Post, Bombshell, I like those, you know, type of movies that deal with real situations. Also, like you said, Michael Keaton does an excellent job, and Stanley Tucci is in this. One person said, if you just had the two of them in a movie, it's great all the way around. So if you do like those type of movies, it is a good one to watch. Also, it's on Netflix, so you can check it out in the comforts of your own home. So I gave it a 4 because, like I said, I personally like those type of stories.
Yeah, like The Big Short or Game Change or something,
Yes.
something like that. Exactly. Okay. Finally, the action drama The Gateway. This stars Olivia Munn. It's also out on Netflix. And I cheated. I looked at Rotten Tomatoes regarding this one, and it only got 13%. So that's not promising. What's this one about?
This one, it's kind of like a theme that we've been going through lately, Jason, that you and I have been talking about a group of flawed people who, in some cases, just continue to be flawed. It's about this guy. He's a social worker. He had been part of the system himself, but he just tries to help this one family out, but it just makes it just spiral all the way down. Like you said, got to talk to Olivia and some of the other cast members, and here's what we talked about. Here's this guy who's always kind of had, the rock in front of him. He always had to push, but he wants to do good and do right by people. But for some reason, things just don't always seem to work out, do they?
Yeah, I think you summed him up perfectly. He's truly not able, in simplistic form, he's not able to take care of himself. So he chooses to take care of others in his profession, and then it becomes a personal. And I think you can probably track it back to the father-son relationship.
What I really loved about this role in this movie was being able to play a character who is really living with a lot of fear that she has to bury really deep so that she can keep existing and surviving and taking care of herself and her daughter.
Just to even talk about your guy, he's this guy, tough as nails, and you can tell he does not like to hear the word no, does he?
No, he doesn't. And I love playing these kind of characters. I play them often, I like to live out that fantasy tough guy, not afraid of anything character. The consequences don't really matter. Just wants what he wants.
I would love to have a drink with you in that bar in the movie. That was so cool,
right? Wasn't that great? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that bar in my house. And then you come over and we have a drink. We talk movies.
I would love that.
I love
that.
Dude's giving off some serious Mark Maron vibes. What did you think about this one?
I guess it's kind of the same way I put it, like a 3-ish, because it's one of those where you definitely have to be in the mood for it. But it's just, like I said, about folks who are trying to get out of a hole, but just can never really reach that top.
All right. Well, I suppose I'd watch Olivia Munn paint the wall. I don't know. All right, Greg, thanks.
You'd love her, and you would love that bar, Jason. I thought about you every time it came up in a scene.
All right, I'm going to have to check it out. Good to see you, Greg.
Yep.